Hi friends, this is Corky, and this time I'm back with a journal share. This is a patriotic journal. I took the front and back boards off of an old, I think it was a history book, like a classroom book, school history of the United States. The spine was gone, so I just used the front and back cover. And I did the the slip knot binding technique on this one. So we'll get started. I cleaned the book boards real good, and then I finished it with a just a sealant to keep it nice, and it feels good. And so I used oversized patriotic postcards as the pages. Okay, so here is just a little pocket. I left the inside cover alone. It was property of the Papillion Public Schools. Date purchased 1907. So the original book was from 1907. I just did a little pocket here, and I put my poem that I like to include. There's my thank you card to the new owner. And some of the pages are just pages without pockets, and I've sewn around all of those. Now some of these are, see, they're back to back. They are back to back postcards, so some of them have pockets on the inside that open on the side, and some of them have pockets up above. And this is a page out of the original book. I just cut it down a little bit so it would fit easy. There's a picture of a Minuteman. The school that I grew up, I'm from Lexington, Nebraska, and our mascot, I guess, were the Minutemen. And then when we started having girls' sports, they are the Minute Maids. So here's a map page that was from the original book. There's a Abe Lincoln postcard. Okay, then this one has a pocket on the side, and you'll find another postcard that's more like postcard size, and that's the same one that was there. And then there's that one. And then here's another image from inside the book, and I've put some paper on the back, and here's a map from the book. So those go in here. And then this one has a pocket on the top, and it has a little journal card with some old ledger on the back for writing. And I think this pocket, I made sure that it only goes that far so things don't get lost inside. And then this is an extra. You can write on it, and then these kids celebrating the 4th of July. There's my little message to my friends. Be a butterfly. A butterfly goes wherever it pleases and pleases wherever it goes. And here's another page out of the book, and it's got a map on it. And then there's another postcard. Put my little butterfly back. And then this is another full-length pocket. Opens on the side. Got old George there, and he's covered with, there's some writing space on the back. And then that one's just blank. And again, this one opens on the side. Oh, and there's a belly band for this one too. I just used a message from another postcard and made that a belly band for this. Let's get that in there right now. Okay. I have a different setup right now, and it's not going too well for me, but I hope you can see it well. And then here I put a flip out. There's this envelope, and I made a pocket here for it. This old ledger, and another little postcard there. Oops, make sure it goes there with the ledger. And this ledger is from 1929, I think. And then on this side, this little guy acts as a little tuck spot for some miniature cards. A little tuck spot there, and then there's another little tuck spot here. Some more cards, and I had this one punched because it was going to be one of the pages, but I didn't have something to put on the back, so I just made it so that it would fit inside this. And I like how flat this technique lays. The pages lay really flat. And there's a journal card here with Old Abe. Spot on the back to write on. And then this one opens on the side. Another journal card, 1776. And first class mail on the back. And that just goes right in there. Let's see. Oh, this one is one of the pages that's just glued together. No pockets there. And this one's got a pocket on the top for a small journal card with George Washington. And then there's a luggage tag here that goes on this side. And there's George again. And this one has two side pockets, and they have luggage tags there. Another luggage tag, and then this is another card up here, journaling card with Abe, and a place to write on the back. This is a large pocket with more ephemera, I guess. They're copied. They are copies of old postcards. And I believe on my Etsy I have digitals that you can buy some of these, so you might want to look at those. I'll put a link down below. Then this one has a side pocket again. Some more fun ephemera. 4th of July is just around the corner. And this one's, I just have some of these stapled on, or not stapled on, paper clipped on. They're just these statements from the 1920s for extra writing space. And then this one's a fairly large, long journaling card, and it has this decoration on that side. And that is the back. And I made a little tuck spot with this drummer boy. And this is actually a Christmas card, but I thought it needed to be here because it looks so patriotic, jolly, and happy. May this festive season be. And some more, miniature postcards are tucked in here as well. So that is that journal, and I will be back again soon with another journal share. I hope you liked this video. Give me a thumbs up if you did. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe and hit the reminder bell. And comment below. I love to read your comments. I hope you're all well. Have a good day. Bye now.